Aloha, fire in the nose. This is working, right? Yes, it is. Haha. This is Farrakhan.
This is Koharu.
And this is Sanitary Dan.
With the fourth one. Of Farrakhan Studios, and welcome back to Doki Literature
Club.
Clubbing not seals.
He's trying to think of a pun, but he's being unsuccessful. You know why?
Because I'm awesome like
Because you're
that.
lame. Anyway.
I'd like to say I'm more what? Pick a word, any word.
Yes, we are writing more poetry. We did some last time to impress some people.
Did it work? Maybe.
We impressed Yuri successfully.
Yeah.
Huzzah.
Yuri the Moe Russian.
Duck 'em then.
Are we going to try and impress her again? Or are we
Sure,
gonna...
I mean, might as well keep going, shouldn't we?
Yeah. It's up to Dan. He's in control.
Assuming that it could...
The problem with visual novels is that I can't say what I want to, so I'd like to say that I did something in Yuri's style and then say I wanted to try something for what's-her-face, Natsuki, as well. That's not going to be a thing that happens.
I mean,
so.
Might as well keep going for one girl instead of just having one girl and then side bitches.
Yeah, don't be a player, Dan.
I am playing a game!
Technically, it's a visual novel.
Technically, you're stupid, so...
Fair enough. I'm an idiot. I'm not stupid. There's a difference.
How? But what if they have minds of their own and they know you're cheating?
Wait a minute. I wonder if we can click on the tabs up there. Like,
I doubt it.
Damn it.
Alright, let's pick some words.
Okay. I say we still go for Yuri.
Alright.
Because Yuri is best girl.
Is she?
I don't know.
Uncontrollable existence.
Ooh, we're doing good. Disarray.
Disarray, probably.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like all of the things that she likes are also depressing. So you end up writing poems about...
Maybe that's just the thing she writes about.
I mean, because, like, you know, because she's into, like, horror and, like, fine brow literature and that kind of thing usually has a bunch of, like, depressing undertones.
She said she was into fantasy novels, though. I don't know about Aragon, but it was about as dark as... Well, it was...
I don't remember. I gotta re-listen to that.
Re-listen to.
Because I do audiobooks, because I...
Lame.
You see, the thing about Pharaoh is he can't read.
Oh, shut your face. See, let me spell this. I'm gonna spell jump. G...
Try again.
Upside down N.
Upside down W.
For Rumbo. Pet. I'm big. In case you can't tell, I am joking.
T-I-double-G-R.
Okay. Let's roll.
Where are we going with this?
Disarray.
Yeah, I see disarray.
I'm gonna... Boink. Explode!
Agonizing.
I like ambient.
So do I.
I like words that are complicated but not depressing, like agonizing.
Hey!
Uncanny.
Yeah, I think that sounds right.
Pout.
No,
That's not super.
that's soon.
And childhood's probably Sayori.
Yeah.
Ooh, fireflies. Sensation.
Destiny.
Yeah.
Sensation.
Entropy.
Philosophy.
Philosophy. Yeah, that she mentioned stuff about philosophy.
Yeah, she's very
Philosophy.
philosophical.
We're doing really good at this time now.
Fickle.
Fickle.
Or unending. Or despised.
I think unending worked before. Hey.
Kitty!
Kitty.
Starscape.
Death.
Haha. You can't stop it.
Incongruent.
Or infallible.
Infallible.
Yeah, I like infallible.
What is that word? I don't even know that word.
Heaven sent?
Yeah. Is that just sent from heaven?
Basically.
Yeah.
It's heaven sent.
Or
Like a
villains.
letter. Or an angel through the heaven cannon.
Secretive.
Hey.
Yuri's gonna like this poem, but everyone else is gonna be like, what? And,
Imagination.
Parfait.
I don't get it.
You know
Is that a
parfait?
French?
That's like a. It's like a.
It's like a layered thing with yogurt.
Yeah.
You can have a parfait for
Yogurt.
breakfast.
Oh, that's right. I've heard.
I've had a parfait for breakfast. Very good.
How about essence?
Yeah, that sounds like.
Essence.
Boop.
Determination.
Boop. Pretty good.
And
Intellectual.
Yeah.
lollipop.
Lollipop.
Don't even.
Clumsy. That's
Horror.
me. Fantasy.
Fantasy or horror, either way. Oh, what? See, what am I carrying?
Inferno.
It worked.
Unrequited.
There you go.
Dark.
What's effulgent?
I'm
guessing it's
comments help.
I'm guessing it's the opposite of
Vertigo. There
indulgent.
you go.
But yes, tell us in the comments if you're a horrible smarty pants.
Like me. Don't look it up. Don't cheat. Don't cheat, Koharu. Eternity.
I'm texting my mommy.
18 of 20. I wasn't even paying attention.
Eternity.
Eternity.
And
Eternita.
oh,
Bouncy.
Journey.
They're all bouncy. Look at them.
I
Boing.
want to say Journey.
Boing.
Yeah, I like Journey.
They're like bunnies. They're bunnies. Hey.
They're very boing.
Yuri's gonna love this shit. Time for another.
Stretching. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days.
As a fight broke out.
Yeah. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Grease.
Hi, senpai. Hi.
Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today.
I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all.
I see.
I hope
It's
so.
a pretty
I
simple
hope
thing
your
to
eyes
get you in a
work.
good mood. But I guess it's always the simplest things with you. Simple things with you, anyway.
Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack?
No thanks.
That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons.
Ooh, he wants to see Yuri.
Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori?
What?
Why that all of a sudden?
No reason, really.
And from what little I
I wanted
know,
to look at.
from what little I know, that's not something you ask to do.
This is not. Yeah, this
Well, he
is.
probably thinks he's mooching money off of her, off of him.
Oh, that's you.
Sayori. Oh.
Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill out onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori.
That's not fair. How did you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money, so that I would lend you some.
Or both.
But there's one more thing. You're always hungry.
Wow, Mr. Sherlock here.
That's me, Benedict Cumberbatch over here. Tall enough. And so that leaves out the one, only leaves the one option.
Ah! I give up. Don't make me feel so guilty.
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty.
Dude, this
Why am I doing this?
this?
Toast Muffin, you're playing a lot of Terraria.
Soviet to the rescue. Hey, Cora, it's your brother.
Yuri suddenly giggles.
I come to the rescue.
Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always.
I wasn't listening or anything. Suka blood. It was just something in my book.
Yuri. Tell Senpai to let me borrow some money.
Jeez.
So that's don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford.
Oh, look at this responsible
Look
Yeah.
at me being coming.
young lady over here.
And frankly, after pulling a little mischievous stuff like that, you're suffering is fair enough retribution. Damn. Hey, did I just? Hey, I didn't mean that.
Aw.
Hey, best girl, I swear. I get too absorbed into my book. Yeah, whatever.
I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. Except you got me out of that snack.
Haha.
It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you.
If I knew, I would have brought a granola bar.
There's no way you can think like that.
You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution.
The revolution? Retribution.
Strangely ironic.
Retribution! Revolution!
That!
Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Winkety wink.
Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
But
Dude,
you would never
calling you out, you little shit.
So I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
Oh, damn.
Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori.
What? Did you just hit her?
I hope not.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the
Natsuki
desk.
like threw a snack at her or something. Ow! What was it? A cookie!
Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic.
That face, though, is just like, what? No, gets hit by random flying garbage can.
Sayori glances around.
Wow, I didn't know Natsuki could fly.
Is that a short joke?
No.
Oh.
Is this
Oh, God! Shit.
It's because I prayed my retribution.
Retribution.
Actually, that one almost works.
Oh, dang it.
I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes.
You got a spot on your computer screen.
I do where?
You can't see it, people watching the video, but it's right on top of Natsuki's nose.
Oh, it is! Almost.
She has 2 noses.
Nostrils. It was totally worth seeing a reaction, though.
Natsuki! That's so nice of you.
Throwing a cookie at your face.
Someone threw a cookie at my head, I would thank them.
I'm
If they missed
so
your mouth.
happy.
You're always so happy.
Maybe she has a concussion and that's why she's
Maybe it was a very stale cookie.
Fruitcake cookie. Sayori hugs it.
AKA a brick.
Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite.
Kerbin. Hashtag Kerbin.
so good.
Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. Raisins!
Burp!
I'm getting my
Oh, is that? Oh,
face.
I thought of Revenge of the Tooth. Never. Revenge of the Tooth. Never mind. Fuck. You're going through a lot over just one cookie.
Everything's a roller coaster. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Don't leach food.
Nom nom nom, motherfuckers.
Can I
Jeez. Beggars can't be chosen.
Yours is chocolate.
Oh, yeah. Why do you think I gave you that one? Such sass.
Fine. Still, I'm really, really happy that you shared this one with me.
The kind will never know what kind it is.
Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her.
Jeez. Baka. I get it.
Cookie still in hand. Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off her. Oh, here it is. Oh. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of its cookie.
Oh, that little trickster.
Yoink! Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Yuri's just looking there in just silent satisfaction that happened.
Silent contempt. Ooh, they're in order of tallest to shortest.
Okay.
If
Monica.
Monica stands there,
You can't see this from the screen, but from my perspective, it's Yuri, Sayori, Natsuki, Koharu.
We don't know how tall she is. She might be shorter than 5 foot.
they're Japanese. They're smaller than
That is true.
That's not racist. That's a fact. Unless it's not.
I'm expecting just like some really tall Japanese guy to appear outside our window right now. Because we're like, what'd you say about us, bitch?
Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety.
Waddles.
Yuri and I laugh as well. Uh-oh.
The Russian one. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. What is this?
Sometimes.
Monica, can you tell Sayori? Eh?
Natsuki
Yeah,
glances around. Monica isn't in the club room.
Ugh. Where's Monica anyway?
Good.
Good question.
I told
Have any of you heard anything about her being late today?
Not me.
Yeah, I haven't either.
That's a bit unusual.
I hope she's okay.
False ceiling. Of course she's okay. She probably just has something to do today.
keep throwing your head back when you finish
I
sentences.
know. It kind of hurts.
I want to drop
You're
something
gonna
into your
give
mouth next time you do
yourself
that.
Make sure it's a cookie. She's pretty popular after all. The tooth!
Eh? You don't think she has
I wouldn't be surprised. She probably is more desirable than all of us combined.
Oof.
Oh.
That's true. Oh, she seems so happy about that.
Excuse me! Suddenly the guards are talking about, what up, bitches? Monica walks in drunk. What up, bitches?
Walk into the club like, sorry.
Like,
I'm
what
so
up, I got a
sorry.
pet rock.
Walking into the club like, I'm sorry. Ah, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all!
Ready?
You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about?
I'm single as fuck.
Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway?
Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time.
If you do what I mean. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least.
I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano.
Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica.
I don't really. I just kinda started recently.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica. That's...
Monica looks at me.
Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay!
That sounds super cool. I'd also look forward to it. Yes, cool beans.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Senpai.
the phantom
Upstairs
beard.
stage. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I'd really love the chance to share it once I'm ready.
Oh my. I see.
Oh my.
In that case, best of luck.
Thanks! So, I didn't miss anything, did I?
Not really.
You missed the best cookie snatch in history.
I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. Ooh, big words there. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone's already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. She doesn't want that.
Oh my.
Uh-oh.
It's manga.
Hey, Yuri.
Oh, that's you.
I suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Excuse me. No. I was just just waiting for you.
If that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started?
Yes, let's. Come then. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first?
Not at all.
Thank you very much. There's one thing that can make my reading any better. It's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for your stuff as well. Because, sure, why not?
Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet.
Pulls out a Natsuki.
I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside.
She just trips over Natsuki.
Can you hold this for a second?
One drop. Sure.
Boom!
Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle.
We're making a bomb! I'm going to plug this into the teacher's desk and then we'll go get water.
She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical.
Oh. Okay, then I have the water pitcher. Thanks, I'll be right back.
I might as well walk with you.
Why not? Shall we go then?
Yeah.
Huh? Where are you two off to?
Away to Monica appears!
Yuri was gonna make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it is to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of like a one-person job, isn't it?
That's
Monica, please mind your own business for once.
Snap.
Oh, snap! Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve senpai and club activities, if you know what I mean?
These are some awkward sentences sometimes, especially in Russian accent.
I know.
My mouth gapes.
I suppose there's nothing wrong with that.
I find it funny how just the hair was just casually
Caressing her breast.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna point anything out.
Well, we did it for you.
Mini skirts.
And let's go say bye.
Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow.
Grabs and drags.
Just by the ear.
Yeah.
Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the door, or the wall.
I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that?
Yuri,
something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me?
no, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that.
Yeah, Monica, jeez.
I think she was just
Senpai?
teasing.
No, how did Monica just appear out of nowhere?
It's like a weeping angel. If you're not looking, she's moving.
How come even when I do something bad?
Senpai?
You're being nice to me.
Because.
It's because he wants to get in your pants.
Oh God!
Great.
Wait, why'd you say he?
If we were playing that, we could just play Hoonie Pop.
Oh boy.
I know what we're recording next! Just kidding. No.
Nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions and we can't always hide them away.
Wait, really? Damn it.
But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. I used a metaphor.
No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that?
Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that?
A robot. Friend, you say?
Yuri lifts her head.
Senpai, I really like being friends with you.
Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that. But I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway.
Yeah. Shall we go?
Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom.
It'd be funny.
It's on fire!
Monica just pulls Yuri out of the classroom and beats her up.
Goes beat down.
Senpai, Yuri, you had a horrible accident involving a machete.
Do you like oolong tea?
I like oo short tea. Anything.
What is that? What are you saying about that, Suki? Anyway. To 200 degrees
Yuri
what?
sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees.
200 degrees what?
Probably Fahrenheit, given that Celsius is like way really hot.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Oh shit, the accent's stuck.
Wait, hold on.
You can go ahead, click now.
Water boils at 212 degrees Fahrenheit, so Celsius.
Wait. It's not 212.
Is it? I thought it was.
I think it's higher than that.
Comments, tell us.
Now it's time to get the depot.
You really do this properly, don't you?
How
Of course.
do you make
There is actually a UN standard for how to make tea.
Government shouldn't be telling me how to make my tea, man.
Like, this is literally a thing. I feel maybe I'll post a link to that video in the comments, I don't know, or description. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others.
Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything?
In that case, you'll only be even more impressed.
I was reading a book that takes place in ancient Japan. There's a lot of ceremony around tea.
Well, I mean, the British fought a war with the Chinese over it.
Perhaps I will.
2 wars, actually.
Yuri fetches the teapot and begins...
I could just imagine, like, very scientific goggles, just like, with a magnifying glass just holding up. This one's very slightly too little.
At a certain... I imagine it's very strict at some points. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now.
Soviet national. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed? I was doing a bit of thinking.
That's dangerous.
Moving fast.
The revolution. And I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. Puffs out chest.
Women do that.
If she confessed now, it'd be like
I'll
fire.
take your word for it.
You talk to some characters
Yeah, for like 4 times, and then it's like, okay,
3 times,
we're married now.
3 times, let's get married.
Yandere said
Yeah, I know
do
you
it
very
every
well.
week.
You know, I've seen Crom naked twice, so you know, whatever.
What do you look up on the internet in your spare
Okay.
time?
No.
When you
It's,
play a female character.
yeah, if your avatar is female and you do the supports with Crom,
Yeah, it's just like, oh, sorry, I
it's a-
walked in on you in the shower. Oh, wait, now you walked in on me in the shower. I guess we're getting married now. That's literally what happens.
Fire Emblem. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do.
I actually find the supports really funny.
I love the supports.
When it's you who's around anyway.
Ah, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much.
You're always worrying about me, senpai.
That's my job. I'm basically a harem anime protagonist.
It's very endearing.
The only
Well,
problem is-
considering it's kind of hard for harem considering the fact that you're very focused on one person at the moment.
That is true. Well, no, because harem, in anime anyway, harem isn't always, I like them all. It's usually they all like me and I have to choose the one.
It's like
I wouldn't know,
It's like
I don't watch
Kirito and Asuna and the Spurned Women's Club that follows them around like a bunch of ducks.
Yeah, but like,
Well, one of them's his cousin, so.
but in actuality, a harem is, you know, it's like when I forget what kind of animal they have. It's one male and like a bunch of females, and he mates with every one of them.
Isn't that called polygamy?
Well, I mean,
And
it's,
human, yes.
I think it's
Or the
also,
Mormons for a long
I think
time.
it's also called a harem, but it was more acceptable back in the days. Like I think the
When one man had several women.
what was I gonna say? Like the
Maybe we went back when everyone died at the age
I-
of 20.
I think the Arab countries had like the sultans or whatever would take multiple wives,
Yeah,
and that would
yeah.
be their harem.
but
Maybe India as well.
they're like leaders of countries. They can do whatever that's.
Yeah.
At least in that kind of leader of country.
There was one king who thought he was a goat, and he made his people, or he made like his assistants take him to a field so he could graze every day. It was very funny.
The
That's
first furry.
Oh lord.
Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us.
Very sensually. Senpai, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today?
Yeah, why's that?
Chairs are stupid. It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk.
Ah, sorry, I didn't realize.
Yeah, that's totally the reason.
It's
No
because she
worries.
has back problems because her knockers are so big.
What was that? I can't hear you. You were too not obvious.
Subtle.
Yes.
No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. I wondered why.
Is that so? I wonder why that is.
It's most likely because my
Your posture, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Always hunched over like that while reading?
Yes.
Yes!
I have terrible reading posture.
I am either completely oblivious or completely slick.
So that's why we should sit on the floor.
Fair enough.
Totally. Yep.
I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. Ah, I have some chocolate as well.
Just casually.
It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sayori's candy ring.
That sounds awesome.
I
want
take
to
it since
check
it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each one holding half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. Ah, I'm being squished! Sandwich.
A sandwich.
Oh, goodness me.
I can't wait. I can't see too well. No, wait, that's you.
Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. Christmas bells playing Rust. Sorry,
I think that's my cousin.
how am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle.
Your teacup.
Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding my hand
Your
is not holding
teenage
the book.
boy senses are tingled.
Yep.
I
I end up
Damn it.
in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to make sure that I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. Ah, good. She wears her intense reading expression. I can only presume that the world around her has faded away. That's an amazing face you've got going on there.
I know.
I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. When you've got
not think with your neck.
when you've got a brain and a ding-a-ling, it can make it hard to focus on things like books when there are other things to focus on nearby.
Especially when they start
tea.
Yeah.
Let's call it tea. ... After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumbled with the chocolate wrapper. Ah,
So
sorry.
teacup gets knocked over.
I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want.
That's okay. I won't take any.
Are you sure?
Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages. I know where this is
I didn't
going.
even think about that.
I know where this is going.
Where is that going?
No need to apologize. Oh, the book, okay?
Are you sure?
Of course. Oh,
Aw, she's so pretty. And I like the particle effect.
holy shit. There's movement!
Yuri opens the book with both.
Oh, her eyes are twinkling. Look at that.
She's got like, there's red and like a dark. It's cool.
Purple eyes would be so awesome if they
too.
were like.
She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. They had a good artist for this game. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg.
Insert nosebleed.
Well, in that case, you've got something. Just there. Yuri's totally focused on reading again.
To the moon!
I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another
Yep,
chocolate,
I know.
and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. No. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural.
Oh.
But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth.
You're just letting it hang from her lips?
Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it.
It.
Yuri's correct.
Oh.
Did-
Did they just?
Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what happened.
Imagine steam just coming out of her face.
Yeah. She's a cutie.
Senpai!
Sorry, I guess I shouldn't have done that.
That's. Well. You were just hoping. That's something that friends do. Right?
I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah, that's all it was.
Yeah. Then. You don't need to stop or anything. Sukablat. That's just how you say
That's his version of baka.
Yeah. Or hers.
I see. The situation has gotten really tense.
If you know what I mean.
Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell just by her expression that even she can't focus on it. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri.
Kiss, kiss, kiss.
Yuri doesn't divert her gaze. You're not.
No,
even
just like Monica in the
Yeah, in the
background.
background.
Kiss, motherfuckers.
I don't know. I don't
No,
think
yeah, I don't
Say
know.
Yuri.
Kiss, bitches.
I can't remember the trope name.
I don't know.
No, just say Ray walks up and pushes their two heads together. Kiss, fuckers. I notice your chest rising and you're staring at her chest.
I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breath. Apparently it's a hard thing to miss, according to Koharu. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips, but it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. It doesn't look like it looked like it would fall out.
Yeah.
Gravity.
I feel her hot breath on my fingers. This is an easier game to play when you're alone, I feel, because you don't feel as embarrassed saying sentences out loud. Like, I feel her hot breath on my fingers.
Don't worry, only Koharu, me, and YouTube will hear you.
Oh, good. Yay!
Don't worry, the internet has your back.
Okay.
Monica! I love Monica!
A huge cock block. Just gonna play out.
Massive cock block!
Freaking clam jammer.
Is that a term now?
I am quoting Sword Art Online Abridged.
Oh my
It
god.
may have been coined, but
Oh my god. I've never.
do people actually make noises like ooh-ah in real life?
I don't think so. I think
Maybe the Japanese.
Maybe. They're different. Yuri tilts back.
it's time to share poems. Senpai, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, alright?
No, just Gary's just like, get the fuck out of here!
Yeah, of course.
Okay, thanks.
The spell is abruptly broken.
I feel like this may be a time to stop episode due to time length of.
Oh yeah. In the next episode, I guess we'll see some poems again.
Yeah. Sorry, ghost shipping. Alright, this is the Pharaoh.
And Kaharu.
And the sanitary dad who's stretching.
Cut out.